There is tempo right behind this one. Damage though is being done. Service in so much trouble, and what a haunt! Lights up the world for them. Crws still finding all the damage in the world. Off the back of this one, the Prowler is going to be connected. Got to be careful not to expend too many bullets, but just enough left in the clip. And Crws
deliver big blows occasionally.
Now you're starting to see the breach at play though. God, Deltic watches it. There was nothing to really push players over that angle, but they are going to spam just the common position that's being played, and that is really good movement once more. XERXIA working their way through the choke point.
Such a good bait and switch, right? Through the smoke. And foxz comes as the backstab.
It's all coming together right now for XERXIA. So he locks down, it has to be a bit of presence, a bit of pace injected into that one as Crws. Info.
Oh, it does.
Just a one, actually.
But you still know that foxz is in this area. And
foxz confirms anyway, he's got the teammate to back him up. Angles are being watched for. That is the site controlled. We're able to get the spike down.
Kesner.
Just everything's whiffing right now. Now the nightfall into the stuns. Really difficult to try and overcome this one. Crws has to do the most, and he does it. The reset of the aim. The spray down for two. He defends his site. You will not be taking this away from me, but XERXIA still a bit of skin in the game. There's 15 seconds left into the round, and there's an ult online to be able to pivot all the way to the A site. It's going to be free for them.
And no one read it in the moment. I think that final kill from sScary got the ult online. So it wasn't something...
Players at his one way is brutal. Turret's going to be dropped down. Doesn't really spot anybody. The paranoia as well goes so wide. And timing is really everything. foxz has revealed his position to a degree. The horn comes through, but it is planted out in the open. And they are not watching for it, but still to try and survive it. Braverman goes off to the side. It's going to stop players pushing him right there, but right from behind in market. Because it does claim the one, but he doesn't have too much more to his name when it comes to the weaponry. And you're right, Josh. Time has run so low, and they have not dealt with these anchoring players. We're going right into the maw. Beautiful setup there.
The breaks here. Now Crew are going to be forced to look for info, and they're punished.
The jiggle peaks. Just making sure that they can check, are they still there? Which way are they? And at the end of the day, it's XERXIA. The mechanical ability finally shining through.
30 seconds left.
Surf leading the charge as well, making sure he can claim all sorts of kills. Cloudburst moving forwards, but guess what? Every single angle of it being watched carefully. Nags is the last player standing for his team. Was sort of overstepping himself though. sScary is weak.
No such luck.
Well, that utility being used to just, again, push back any sort of attempt at the execute. You see the nanoswarm that was used prior, but they still want to go in anyway. It's going to be that A split. Surf's already working his way through, a bit of a jump peek, but still unable to remove Nags. At least not until now. A 1-for-1 trade, a bit of a dash to the side. Kesner will survive, and a spike is dropped down to the floor with 20 seconds remaining. It's a wraparound.
It's a wild flank from both teams here. sScary was on a crazy late lurk. And he threw his paranoia, giving away his position. And now this is unwinnable.
Yeah.
7 seconds left. sScary still hasn't lost a 1v1, but not the same stat fake B. If they go here, they just have to commit.
You have to go all in. Cloudburst is there, and it's spam coming through. Surf tries to dash into his own smoke, but the angle is being watched for once more. And foxz is so weak. It's been just beamed down to the double digits, and again almost paid for his life. The haunt though does give good information, and even the aftershock as well does force the positioning for a favorable fight onto the side, but they still have to deal with Mazzino. sScary playing up close into the smoke. He could get the spray down that he was looking range. Okay, but they want to go fast anyway. Wait out for Prowler. There's the second one that comes through, and a haunt dash over the top, and that paranoia is excellent.
What a set play.
Yep, Klaus just could not see a thing. Okay. Bit of spam damage there. The stray bullet does catch onto one of the targets he was looking for, with the rifles in their hands. They're going to be swapping it around, making sure that they get some upgrades onto the site with the spike planted. Could be exactly what XERXIA ordered.
And the Crew retakes were not looking good on Haven, but we've already seen them perform much better here on Ascent.
Shock into the corner of the blades. Put away for but a moment. Still 1 or 2 left remaining, and now regenerated. Back in his hands. Kesner can do some serious damage into the smoke. That's going to be common for, but Crws, he claims one of his own. The right click misses, and the run and gun. Oh, it's sScary who gets it. Rolling Thunder on top of it, just to see.
Anyway, with the spike here, he has his omen ult.
Players going to be opting to just try and take control of market there, but the paranoia rips across now to Nightfall. This is to try and stop this. Frontline as well. Surf is really in a dangerous situation. Haunted up, fully revealed, locked down onto the site. All the utility is just absolutely wrangling them.
But these players are not leaving A. sushiboys coming back through here, expecting A to be open, but they still get the kill on Kesnet.
Yep, and Crew are just holding down the angles. You're completely right, Josh. They're expecting the over-rotation, 12 seconds remaining. And it's being watched for. sScary had
The most important round of the entire match. And its aggression immediately coming out.
Oh, it's
the
so
shark
fast.
attack.
The pace is just injected
But
into it. A
Crws
flash to
read
the
it.
side, and they have read it.
Completely.
Absolutely absorbing the aggression right into them,
Bot coming back.
baiting the trap.
And that has got to be the most common pistol round strat that we see out of defensive-sided teams if they're going to run a set play. And Crew read it like a book.
And that is a great opening for them. Already with this 2-round lead. Look at Orbis.
Barring the Crws 1v5,
Oh, yep.
which he's found a headshot to
Nice
begin.
thing. Ah, yep. Okay. That's all.
But in the meantime, it's Nags holding down A main. No way!
No
What an
way.
entry from Kesnet.
And Crws he just acts to try and spam this one down. This could be it. The backbreaker. What a way to open it. What an opening in this bonus. No commands popped off. Doors being closed on a couple of his teammates there, even with the one-ways in their face, but that spike is going to start to get planted. Position needs to be held, sir. That's just a bit of a pre-fire, I think. The Desert goes down nevertheless.
Can Sushiboys find this pick onto Kesnet?
So
Does he have the
important.
awareness?
Clear it.
Oh, he
No.
has no idea.
Not a clue. Not a clue in the world. And Kesnet, all he needs to do here is survive. Cloudburst is going to be hiding his position, and I think a call has been made to save.
It feels like the end of every bonus round that we've seen so far. There has only been, there's been an astounding amount of bonus rounds converted in this series. They weren't putting the alarm bot in mid.
Creeping, crawling. Multiple fights that might be about to take place!
And
It
Nax
is
wins it.
an equal exchange on a different sides of the map. The Crws is going to be swinging out wide. Just return the fire. Nice stun as well. He hopping into the paranoia there. Players are really locked up and they have nowhere to run.
Nope.
He heard it. He heard something at least. A bit of running gun to avoid and evade. Dodging, juking, just needs to survive. But Crew, one after another. It's down to Crws. He's got the ultimate, he's got the weapon. But he's got to just fight through tooth and nail every single position. The crossfire locked down. And that